We don't often tell you stories about a flight arriving safely, but today in Dallas, Texas, Southwest Flight 1220 was not only on time, it was half a century in the making. Our Jackson Proskow was en route to Washington, D.C. when he witnessed an extraordinary moment. It started with an announcement over the PA that silenced travelers. And what unfolded was so powerful, we had to share it with you. Here's Jackson's account from Gate 12 about honor, sacrifice, and the eternal bond between a father and son.
This was not just another arrival at Dallas's Love Field. This was a homecoming, 52 years in the making. I was inside the airport waiting for my flight to Washington, and you're about to find out why we were all gathered around the airport windows, taking pictures in silent awe. As the plane pulled up to a water cannon salute, we were told about the special passenger who was coming home to Dallas, Colonel Knight Jr., an American airman who was shot down in 1967 over Laos during the Vietnam War, missing in action ever since. Colonel Knight's remains were only recently found and identified and returned to American soil. Today, the colonel finished the long trip home to Dallas. Now, that alone makes the story remarkable, but here's where it becomes incredible. It was at this exact airport 52 years ago that Colonel Knight said farewell to his family, including a young son who would grow up to be a pilot, just like his dad. So on this day, Captain Brian Knight of Southwest Airlines was the pilot of the plane that brought his father home.
I had accepted that I would never see that. I would never, during my lifetime that he would come home.
Captain Knight was just a 5-year-old boy when he saw his father off to war. He would have waved farewell at this airport. He probably would not have fully understood where his father was going.
It means a whole lot to us that he's finally coming back to his country and to his family.
52 years later, father and son were reunited on that same tarmac. The rest of us were privileged enough to watch it happen. Jackson Proskow, Global News, Dallas.